Hi, I'm Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales here in Palm Harbor, Florida. Today I have a really cool and unique boat to show for you. It's a 1998 WorldCat 266 SF. Now this is not your typical late 90s center console. This boat's been completely refit recently with two 2022 Mercury V6 200s, a complete new Garmin electronics package along with radar and autopilot, a fully refit trailer, and a long list of upgrades that makes this a very capable offshore and nearshore platform. If you're in the market for something in the center console range in this mid-20 space, and you want something that's gonna ride bigger, feel bigger, and outperform most everything else, you gotta check this one out. Let's come take a look. So the 266 SF's a true power catamaran. And when compared to a V-bottom hull, we're looking at two major things: enhanced ride quality and chop, and added stability at rest. So the entry is very, very sharp. The boat runs flat and it's gonna eat up a chop. And when you are at rest, whether you're fishing or just hanging out, the boat's gonna be a lot more stable than a V hull. And then that beam that's 8.6 is still very trailerable. It's not super, super wide if you do need to trailer the boat. And it also is holding that beam further forward. So it's not gonna narrow up like a V hull. So you're really gonna feel like the boat is a lot bigger. And then of course, right here in the cockpit, it's absolutely feeling nice and open. So I'm here on the transom and we're looking at these two beautiful Mercuries, and this is where the boat really shines. In 2022, the current owner worked with Offshore Performance Specialties in Cape Coral and repowered with twin 200 Mercury V6, the 3.4 liter Outboards. These are super strong, super reliable. He went with upgraded warranty. He got warranty through into 2029 and only 340 hours, well serviced as it's needed for those hours. And we can see here that not only do we have great power, but what a great design with getting in and out of the boat with this catamaran style hull. We got the ladder right here ready to go, grab handles on both sides to pull you up, so it's a very easy in and out when you are diving or getting in and out of the boat in the water. So back here in the aft cockpit is one spot where the cat hull really shines on this 266. So you got a true open layout, nice deep cockpit depth that hits you well above the knees, and we'll work it here from the top down. So two really big storage boxes, could be for fish boxes, tons of volume right here, really easy to get to. And then on top of here, we don't have them right now, but we should have some video footage to show how nice we have removable upholstery right here to make aft seating convert just like that. You have backrests that lock right into these rod holders when not in use, and two separate removable seat cushions that are in excellent shape, recently redone, and can really transform this boat from a fishing forward platform to a sandbar Sunday layout really at the snap of a finger. Taking a little closer look here at the transom, take a look at the access to your bilge and lazarette. You have 4 batteries, 2 per side for your starting a house system. Pretty darn easy to get those in and out when it is time to replace. Battery switches right where you'd want them, right when you're getting off the boat or first thing when you get on. And then again, we can look at this combing bolster. Again, recently updated, brand new all the way around the boat, is in great shape. And it is very nice to be stepping on this SeaDek throughout the entire cockpit. That gives it a very nice modern feel in this teak pattern and really enhances the deck for wet traction. I'd be remiss if I also didn't point out the fact that the owner went ahead and installed 2 electric reel ports. So this boat can play offshore with a lot bigger boys, and you got the infrastructure ready to do some de-dropping with the electric reels. And then of course some JL audio wired throughout the boat for your tunes. So now we can focus here on the aft side of the leaning post, and what a great design here. Birdsall Marine design, plenty of rod holders, cup holders, a little utility tray, and then a nice integrated full fiberglass aft live well. Makes it really easy to manage baits and work around the cockpit. So as you move up to access the helm of this boat, you get to step into some nice shade of a custom hardtop that covers me here at the helm. Nice white powder coating in great shape, rocket launcher rod holders up top, some spreader lights, electronics box. It is a nice, fully functional piece that you would only expect to see on a boat that's at least 10 years newer than this 98 266. Looking in front of me here, this is a complete modernized helm, fully feature rich. So we'll work it top to bottom, First, you got these beautiful acrylic pieces and nice Blue Sea style push button switches that are all lit for your accessories. Dual Garmin 942 XSV GPS units that can combine both chart, sonar, and radar, which is above us. We got a Garmin Dome radar. Beneath that, a big, nice, beautiful Mercury VesselView 7-inch display. It's gonna give you all your engine data you could possibly ask for. And then again, beneath that, on a 26-foot boat, we have full autopilot control. So beautiful autopilot, which is gonna be a game changer when you are running big runs offshore. We'll shift all the way over to the right, a Fusion MSRA 70 head unit for those JL audio speakers, full Bluetooth, rounding it out here, a Garmin VHF ship-to-shore radio. And then the part of the refit with the repower, we went full electronic shift and full power steering. So I'm greeted by an Edson helm that's on a tilt base that has complete full power Mercury steering, operating it, making it a breeze to operate this boat offshore or in tight spots. And wrapping up the helm here, just a nice cherry on top is this brand new, impeccable condition, upholstered leaning post here. The diamond stitching is a nice touch. The gray is a very nice, tasteful gray. It matches the whole rest of the boat. And I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the Strata-Glass enclosure that we're being kept out of the elements by. So a very comfortable seat, a well-appointed helm, and keeping you out of the elements with that beautiful Strata-Glass. So as I make my way midship, again, you really get to see how high these gunnels hit you. You are gonna be in this boat if you're fishing offshore. And focusing here on the gunnels, check out 10 flush-mounted gunnel rod holders per side, so 20, which is very nice. If you're gonna bottom fish, you can fish the front, the back, you can move rods wherever you need to. Love that feature. You got under gunnel rod or gaff storage mirrored on both sides. Take a look under my feet. 2 absolutely massive in-floor fish boxes mirrored on both sides. We only are going to get that in a catamaran style hull like this. So tons of volume fish box wise. And then take a look how much room there still is to walk between the gunnel and this T-top frame. And as we look on the port side, freshwater fill. There's a freshwater washdown that's exceptionally oversized for the size and a really easy entry into this very usable, very accessible console here that's gonna house your power steering, trolling motor batteries, backside of all your electronics, and your freshwater washdown system, keeping that weight nice and centered. So I'm working my way to the bow area, and I have to stop and take a look here in the forward part of the console. I love the layout here. The upholstery, again, is brand new and in exceptional shape. They went with a design here with a removable cooler, which I think is very intentional. You can pack your cooler, drop everything right down in place, and have it be ready to go. Get rid of it to clean it. And then the powder coating, again, you'll see is in great shape. We get another great look at that Strata-Glass protecting the helm, another great look at that Garmin radar and our spreader lights. And again, this SeaDek is still all the way throughout, even onto this next step up, which we'll get to here right now. So this step is not just simply a way to get all the way up to deploy the trolling motor or work your windlass or maybe step up there and cast. This is also houses another removable cushion right here that's gonna make this very comfortable forward seating. So you can sit right here on this cushion, have your backrest right here, and now you have opposing seating when you're entertaining for guests here up in the front to be very, very comfortable, and you're in the boat. So you can sit up here, you know, at speeds as well. It is gonna, again, house a super decent sized, you know, very large volume storage hatch and make it a very easy transition, as you can see right here, right there, and then right there. So you absolutely can stand all the way up here either to fish and sight fish, or again, to work your ground tackle. And that step is highly, highly functional in allowing you to safely move around the boat. All the way up here in the elevated portion of the bow, take a close look. Lumar, ProFish, freefall anchor windlass. Make an anchoring a breeze if you need to throw down the traditional anchor. So again, this is electrically actuated. Push of a button right here, deploy and retrieve. But probably most of our anglers' favorite is focusing here off to the right, a recently installed, few-year-old Minn Kota iPilot trolling motor with the full spot lock virtual anchor mode. It's gonna be very easy to deploy, 36-volt system, 87-inch shaft, so you have plenty of throw if you are in some choppier conditions offshore, and this thing will hold hold you right on the spot. So it is removable on a quick release if you didn't need to use it for a certain period of time. That is really nice and highly functional, but man, a huge, huge advantage to be able to drop that thing down and just hold yourself instantly over whatever bottom you want to fish. So when you take a step back to really look at it, between the 2022 repower, 2029 extended warranty, the upgraded electronics, all the additional other work that's been done to it, this beautiful Minn Kota trolling motor, the included trailer, this boat presents completely different than your typical late 90s center console. If you're in the market for a turnkey, offshore capable, mid-20s size platform, this 266 SF should be on your short list. If you'd like to schedule a showing or have any additional questions, please reach out. I'm Matt Norman, Florida Native Boat Sales. We'll see you on the water.